We're back. Let's win us a Divine Knight battle. I do not want to be here. What's something slash do again? Oh, absolutely. Okay, well, thanks.
I'll handle it.
Sonic Burst. I think I'm just gonna have to be.
I'll handle this.
Less arrow.
Let's go!
It's working. Keep it up.
Yep.
No problem. You're not out yet. Keep going. Great. Just one more.
Car.
This is bad.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
No problem. Allow me. No problem. Have some fun.
Oh, I guess the arms are really the only way to.
Bring it on!
Right. Allow me.
Yep.
It's working. I can do this. Keep it up.
Or we did.
Bring it! Gotcha! Let's go! Gotcha!
No problem. Allow me.
Alright. Get that morning moon going.
Gotcha! Let's go!
Come on, Moon.
Leave it to me!
Go. Sunlight Blade. I
Good
can do
damage.
this. Have some fun. That's it. Just a little more.
Bring it on! Is that all?
I can do this.
Bring it on! Is that all?
Alright.
Curse you!
Not too
Well
bad.
done. You did great that time.
Yeah. The Divine Knight battles used to give me trouble, but for some reason now I actually kind of have the hang of it, even though I haven't played this game in
This can't be happening.
forever.
How can our new Soldat be defeated?
You think he's ready, Celine?
He should be. Reen! Give us a hand, Emma! We're going to open the spirit path! Right!
I love all the costumes that the digital version came with too.
A transportation spell?
Time to make our escape!
Wait! Eustace! You can't leave like this! I won't allow it!
Farewell for now, Father. Please give my regards to Rufus as well. It is my dearest wish that you won't repeat the mistake you made with Ymir a second time. Arno, might I ask you to return the horse I borrowed to the mansion?
As you wish, Lord Eustace.
Wait! Wait, I say! That is an order, Eustace!
You don't control me anymore, Bob. With the the last of Class 7 found, they left Brayard, but even with all of them finally together, their feelings remained mixed. Their reunion itself was a reason for joy, and yet each one of them were left with a nasty sense of foreboding at the forefront of their minds. They were face to face with the Alliance's leading generals, as well as a newer, more powerful kind of soldat. That, along with the realization of just how powerful Ouroboros' enforcers could be, left them with happiness and fear in equal measure. Guided by Valimar, they made their way back to Ymir. We got the squad back in full force. Well, we're back. Sorry for overworking like that, Valimar. That is not a concern. With every battle that is overcome, my operational efficiency increases. This is a sign that you, too, are growing, my Awakener. Me? I will return to a state of inactivity. Should you require me, you need only call my name. Looks like he fell asleep. We should let him rest for a while. That was a heck of a fight. You okay, Eustace? I know your dad's a jackass, but you good, bro? Eustace. Are you sure you're okay with leaving things that way? With your dad, I mean. I made my decision. I have no regrets. Now that I've made it, I intend to always look forward, not backwards. That's a great way to look at it, Eustace. Not like this means you'll never see him again. My, you've all matured so much since I last saw you. I couldn't be prouder. They've all gone through so much to come so far. So it seems. What's that? Oh hey, our bike made it too. The Orbital bike? Was it transported here along with us? Well, it was fairly close by. It must have been drawn into the spirit path. But the horse should have been equally close by. Now all class 7 assembled, the number of overdrive icons in battle is increased to 2. So you save up a second overdrive for later use. These can be used immediately, one after another, for new strategic possibilities. Cool. Yeah, I haven't been using overdrive too much. Yeah, I kind of wish we would get Magical Girl
Welcome home,
Elisa
Rain.
R localized. That'd be great.
I see you were able to find the rest of your classmates.
Yeah, this is everyone.
It sure wasn't easy.
I'm just glad we made it back in one piece. The last part was definitely the biggest pain.
Indeed.
Regardless, we wouldn't have been able to make it here if not for you all coming to find us. Thank you.
And naturally, that goes for you too, Celine. Yeah, whatever.
It's great to see you guys again.
The winds must have been on your side. It sounds like there was some trouble along the way, but you came back, and that's all that matters. I can't say I'm surprised to find you're in good health, though. Ill weeds grow apace, after all.
No, come on, Machias. You don't need to be tsundere about it. You missed him.
I could say the same about you. Given how useless you are at anything you can't learn from a book, part of me expected we would next meet with you behind bars. Again.
Oh, Eustace, why you gotta do that?
It hasn't even been 30 damn seconds and I already want to kill you.
Okay, my turn!
Oh, he learned.
Aw, why'd you move out of the way?
Because you were trying to hug me, obviously.
Oh, come on. You know you want to.
While I'd expected you to come back with your classmates, I didn't think you'd come back with Sarah, too. Not that anything had ever happened to you, of all people.
Thanks. I guess.
Toval would it kill you to treat her a little more like a delicate flower, like a lady? Like, she's not going to be able to find a man if you keep hyping her up like that.
Certainly has gotten lively around here.
It sure has. You're looking a lot better, Dad.
I'm still a ways from being back to my old self, but I'm finding it a lot easier to walk around. Toval and Captain Claire have kindly been handling both the village's security and correspondence with the other regions. which means I can focus on my health.
That's good. Like, I know it doesn't, but every time we bring more people back here, it always feels like I'm doing like a city building kind of thing, like Actriser or something.
We're not doing anything special, really.
We're just glad that you've been getting better.
That's not true at all. You've done so much for us, I don't even know where to begin thanking you. And Reen, I want you to know that we're both so proud of what you've accomplished. It couldn't have been easy coming this far, but you did it. You should hold your head high.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do any of it alone. It was only possible because everyone was with me.
Well, I think we've been standing out here long enough. I've had rooms prepared for you all at the Phoenix Wing, so go ahead and rest there.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that where we stayed during our last visit?
That's the one. I imagine you must all be exhausted after all that's transpired in the past few days.
The open-air bath's finally been repaired, too. If you get the chance, you should enjoy a nice, relaxing bath after all your hard work.
Can do, Mama do. So, who do I talk to for this quest? Echo Tavern. Gerald. Okay. Yeah, I forgot how long these games were. Thus, they left for the Phoenix Wings to recover from the exhaustion they had built up over the past few days. Thanks to the manager's kindness, they had the building largely to themselves, so they enjoyed a nice relaxing dinner and soak in the springs. And after agreeing that they would discuss what to do next the following afternoon, they returned to their rooms to sleep. Nope, I think we're coming to the end of Act 1, though. It's so peaceful tonight. Everyone's probably fast asleep by now. We might have all spent time apart in different ways, all with different things on our minds. But now we're finally back together as a class. It wasn't easy getting this far, but we have one less thing to worry about now. Now we gotta rescue our dear sister. And I owe it all to Elise's support and encouragement. It's thanks to her that I've been able to make it this far. Hang in there, Elise. I'll bring you and Princess Alphen back safely. I promise. And when I do, I'll be sure to thank you again for giving me all I needed to come as far as I have. We still have to sit down and discuss what we're going to do from here on out, too. Can we figure something out like that out by tomorrow? I've got to bring at least some ideas to the table, but what? I'm happy we're together again, but we've got a lot to decide about our future, and it's something we need to decide as a team. Yeah, I'm kind of basing this on my rerun through of 1 was about 60 or so hours, and my first run through of 3 was a little around 100 hours. Everyone's had their own challenges to face and problems to conquer, but each one of them faced what they were given head on. I'm also excited for the actual localization of the first Crossbell game. I played Crossbell 1 and 2 with the English patches from the Geofront a while back. And they're good. They're good. We ended up apart, but no one lost hope. Instead, everyone tried to make the best out of the circumstances they were dealt. Thinking back on our reunions, I think the one who left the strongest impression was... who left the strongest impression? Probably Sharon, and learning she's a goddamn Ouroboros enforcer. I think it would have to be Sharon. She sensed that Elisa was in danger in Nord and wasted no time in coming to her aid. She might be shrouded in mystery and a member of Ouroboros, but she definitely doesn't seem... but who definitely doesn't seem to be our allies. But she's always put us first, even if it meant fighting against them. Yeah. I hope Reverie and Hajimari and Kuro and all that get localized too. And I also want the East games, like Kiseki Cross East, to get localized, because I'd play that. And obviously Magical Girl Elisa R. I wish I could be that strong.
I hope you don't mind me coming in.
Bunny Sharon was a good choice.
Sharon, I didn't think anyone else would come here so late at night. Sorry, I'll get out now.
That won't be necessary. In fact, you're the reason I stopped by. Please, would you allow me the pleasure of washing your back for you?
Excuse me?
Yeah. The Trail series is probably one of my favorite game series of all time.
Hot springs in winter truly are wonderful, aren't they? I can feel all of the exhaustion that's built up as a result of my work simply washing away.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's my favorite time of the year to relax in the springs, too. But both of us bathing in here together is really, really not a good idea. What's Elisa going to say when she finds out?
Not to worry, Master Reen. Lady Elisa will be none the wiser about any of this. For now, in this moment, simply think of me as your very own personal maid.
Love to.
Should you require anything of me, do tell. I will do anything that you so desire.
Anything? No, I'm fine, honestly.
Reen, come on. Once in a lifetime chance here. Take it.
My apologies. Your reactions are so charming. I can't help but tease you. The reason I came here is perfectly simple. I'd like to offer you my congratulations for all that you've done in the last few weeks.
You would?
Your efforts since the battle in Trista have been quite commendable. You've faced countless challenges since we parted ways there, and you both stood up to and overcome them admirably. You found and rescued Lady Elisa. To say nothing of your other classmates, I believe the credit for Class 7's reunion lies entirely with you.
I think you're giving me too much credit. It was only thanks to everyone's support, yours included, that I was able to do anything at all.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of getting over Reen's butterfly glasses. I think I'm going to do the Midnight Visor, the Midnight Goggles.
Oh, I don't think my contribution was at all significant. I believe that Class 7 is only how it is because you are at its center. It was only because everyone was able to believe you would rise up and fight that they are all gathered here now. As such, I think you're well deserving of praise. Master Reen, I do apologize if I caused any offense. But did I say something inappropriate?
Oh, no, I wasn't laughing at you. It just finally hit home that everything Elise said was true. I had no idea that everyone was thinking of me as much as they were, or that so many people were looking out for me. It just made me realize all over again how blind I've been all this time.
God, I love this game.
So I couldn't help but laugh at myself.
Is that so?
I've said it before, but this is one of the few games where I actually like all of the characters.
In that case, I hope you'll always keep those thoughts in mind in the future. The kinds of bonds you have with those who care about you are too strong to be easily severed. And I do include the bond between us in that statement.
I'll be sure to do so. Now that Class 7 is together again, I'm sure we'll be able to go back to the Academy one day.
I wish
as long as we don't give up, I know we can make that a reality, both for ourselves and for the people who have supported us in getting this far.
I'll be sure to give you whatever aid that I can.
Alright, Ymir rest day 3. Hajimari no Kiseki, that's Trails to Reverie, isn't it? Okay, our meeting in the Phoenix Wings cafeteria isn't until this afternoon, which means I've got plenty of time to figure out what we can do beforehand. Maybe it'd help to ask the others about what's on their minds, too. Yeah, sounds like a plan. This time, Laura, Emma, Eustace, and Sarah have 2 bonding events each that can be viewed instead of 1. Talking to one of these characters after viewing their first bonding event will allow you to view their second. Okay, well, first things first, we gotta go to Blover's. Damn. Okay. Worry about that later then. Actually. What do I want? I can make some green pendulums. Let's see. Mishy plushie, Michette plushie, Arch Tyrant badge, Animal Watch, Warrior Handbook. That's pretty good. Golden Mission. Damn, I have a lot of bonding points now. Holy crap. Well, before we bond with our homies, I actually have freaking snowboarding to do. Gotta redo the A2 course because of a crash. Ah, freaking range is so cool. I gotta pause the video. There's the camera. Okay. That.
I did it!
Finish there. Got that there.
I did it!
Nice work. That there was an expert level course too. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead and take it. Passion leggings. Oh, and take this too. It's a new board that's gotten real popular among the youngsters. Purple dotted board. Select board and course menu is now available. Purely cosmetic, so choose for personal preference. Keep the courses well maintained. I'll be back. Passion leggings. Okay, those could be good. Okay, let's see. Doing some shopping, Sharon? That's right, since you'll all be gathering for a discussion in the Phoenix Wings, I thought I might help out in the kitchen. I also thought I could prepare some food for your father, seeing as your mother has other business to attend to. That's awfully generous of you, thanks. With several Ouroboros members having recently revealed themselves to us, I can't help but assume they're up to something. I'd like you to know, Reen, that no matter what happens, my alliance will always lie with you and your classmates. Please ensure that whatever you decide on this afternoon is something you can do without regret. Sharon, I swear we will. Glad to have your support. Till the end of time. It's great to know she's got our back, but maybe she's still cooking for Dad. Maybe I can help her out with that. Well, even if you are looking out for us, that doesn't mean I can't help you with cooking for my dad. Might as well try and pay him back a little bit for all those years of love and devotion, right? I'm sure your father would be overjoyed to hear you say that. As I'm done with shopping, we can head over to the kitchen. Together, Reen and Sharon walked to the mansion. After seeing that Reen's mother was out, they started making a hearty meal for his father. Oh, you're making Ymir-style borscht? Good idea. It's got plenty of vegetables, and it should be great for warming him up to boot. I couldn't agree more. All of the protein in the meat I'll be using should help accelerate his recovery as well. Master Reen, could I trouble you to chop the vegetables? If you would, I'll set about preparing the meat and seasoning the soup. Sure. It's times like these where she seems just like any other maid. Takes me back to watching her cook for us in the dorm. It's hard to believe that she's actually an enforcer for Ouroboros sometimes. Ow! Is something wrong? Heavens, you sliced your finger. Sorry, I should have been paying more attention. I didn't cut it too deeply though, so it should be fine. Oh no, that won't do at all. Would you hold still a moment, please? I'll stop the bleeding. Sharon, what are you... This is so awkward. There, that should do the trick. Sharon, I'm not sure it's a good idea to start sucking on people's fingers out of the blue like that. Any particular reason? I'll bring you a bandage, so please wait in the adjacent room. She's messing with me again, isn't she? There we are, all better. Please leave the rest of the work to me. You should give your finger time to heal. You're probably right. I'm sorry that I couldn't be of more help. You needn't be sorry, Master Reen. You made a valuable contribution as it was. It brought back memories of Lady Elisa's younger days, too. Whenever she fell on scraped her knees, she would always start crying for me to come and help her. Aw, how sweet. I can picture how embarrassed she'd be if she learned Sharon was telling people this. Come to think of it, you've been working for the Reinford family for a while now, haven't you? 7 years, in fact. It was shortly after Mr. Reinford's passing. I cannot begin to thank Madam Chairman Irina for giving me the chance she did. It was only thanks to her kindness that I was able to begin a new life under her employ. Does that mean you've never been a maid before she hired you then? What were you doing before that? Oh. As you no doubt suspect, I lived as an enforcer. A mission given to me by Ouroboros was the first that led me oh my god. A mission given to me by Ouroboros was what first led me to meet her, and she wasted no time in trying to hire me. I served in both capacities concurrently after that. You won't find many executives who would knowingly hire an agent of Ouroboros. She never ceases to amaze, huh? She certainly doesn't. Nonetheless, it was thanks to her that I was able to find a new path of my own. It's too late for me to turn back and change what's already been done, but she was willing to give me a different future. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. I was simply thinking out loud. Regardless of what happened in the past, my love for the Reinford family will never waver. Nor will my devotion to Class 7, Master Reen. I shall continue to do all that I can to serve you. Thank you. I know we can always count on you, and everyone else knows that too. I hope we'll always stay fondly in your thoughts, Sharon. After their conversation was finished, Sharon returned to preparing Baron Schwarzer's meal, and after helping however he could until his mother returned, Reen left them to finish by themselves. Okay, Let's go chill with Fee. Fee's pretty great. How do I get out of home? Yeah. Let's go spend some time with Fee. Fee and the puppers. This dog's named Bado, right? He's cute. Yeah, Dad raised him to be a hunting dog, believe it or not. He's a sweetie, though. Looks like a smart one to me. Petting him's pretty relaxing, too. I'll stay with him for a bit while I think about what we should do. Come to think of it, it's just about feeding time. Want me to help feed him? Sure, I'd like that. I'll be right back. I've got to go get his food. There's the puppers. How's that taste? Good? Ow! Look, he's wagging his tail. Sorry for not being able to spare much time for you and Arthur, Bado. Oh, wow. He says it's okay. Smart doggy. Can you understand what dogs are saying or something? No, I'm just guessing based on how he acts and barks. Back in the Corps, I used to look after the military monsters a lot. Really? That sounds like an awfully dangerous job for you to be doing. Well, I did get bitten sometimes at first. But after one of the other caretakers showed me what to do, they stopped. The way you talk about your time there, it's hard to believe that the Jaeger Corps you were in was one of the strongest. Is Zephyr unusual by Jaeger standards? I guess. The boss was pretty easygoing, but it was always hard to tell what he was thinking. You remember what I told you at Mater Park, right? How they taught me survival skills and all that? Zeno and Leo taught me how to set traps and the art of close quarters combat. I can't imagine what it must have been like living like that kind of life day to day. But it's easier to see how you came to think of them as family. Yeah, we were family. Until they all left me behind after the boss died. I just want to know why. Why they all had to leave me behind. And now that I have a chance to, I don't want to let it pass me by. Even if it won't be easy getting it out of them. Still. He's a Puppers. Puppers understands. I think even I understood what he was saying this time. Try not to overthink it. Something along those lines. There's no reason to try and find out alone. Not when you've got all of us with you. If that's what you want to know, we'll all make it work out. You will? Yeah, we're homies. You're right. How could things not work out when I've got you guys? Exactly. We're all here for you, Fee. Where you at, Elisa? I don't want to bother Laura. Not this time. Oh, she's in the mansion. Okay. What are you doing in my house, Elisa? Yes, those are my dad's Orbital rifles. What are you doing in here, Elisa? Your mother told me that I could find some tools in here, so here I am. I needed them for the work I'm going to be doing on the Orbital bike. Wait, you know how the bike works well enough to do that? Well, an engine's an engine, right? I should be able to tinker with it. After all Angelica's done for us, I at least want to make sure she gets her precious bike back in top condition. Might be nice if I gave her a hand. Well, yeah, you're going to be riding the bike, Green. Need a hand there? Sounds like a two-person job to me, and I'd feel bad making you do all the work when Angelica left it in my care. I figured you'd say that. It'll probably go more smoothly with an extra pair of hands, so sure. Alright, that's everything around the Orbital bike taken care of. It could probably do with being taken for a test ride at some point, though. Oh, I should oil the moving parts, too. Man, you really are amazing. I knew you were good with orbital technology and all, but I didn't expect you to be able to perform maintenance this well. All this is just a stopgap, really. I had a few chances to look at it back at the academy, too, so I have a vague idea of what needs doing, but that's all. Doesn't make you any less amazing in my eyes. When in Nord, you worked out what was wrong with that truck and even knew the model of that mortar we found. At first, I thought it was just because you're part of the Reinford family, but I feel like that's underselling you now. You must have studied like crazy to know so much. Well, I did spend a lot of time studying orbital technology, even before enrolling at the academy. I used my family name however I could in order to visit RF factories and attend lectures at the Institute of Technology. I'm more than confident I made the most of every chance I had to study and broaden my knowledge of the field. I have a feeling I know why you did all that too. was to rebel against your mother? Well, I can't deny it. Not to beat a dead horse, but it felt like Mother just stopped caring about us after my father passed away. I mean, she'd stolen the company from my grandfather and everything. How could you do that to your own father? So I suppose you could say all I was studying was my way of showing her up at something, a little at least. I see. So, were you able to? Not in the slightest. Now that she's missing, this isn't the time to be thinking about my next act of rebellion either. And you know what? That's fine by me. I've made up my mind to focus on the future rather than the past for now. I've got to keep that promise I made to her in Ruhr, after all. I'll be running the company before she knows it. I think she'd prefer it that way, honestly. Yeah. Let's fix up the bike. Reen, you can't just go around stroking heads like that. The implications. Ha, look at you. You were so engrossed in the bike that you didn't even notice all the snow building up on your head. Uh-huh. Sure, Reen. Snow. Okay. Yep, whatever you say. Still, I think you found the right way to approach things. I'll have to pick up a few pointers from you. Can't let myself get too wrapped up in my past either. And that way we'll both be able to find the best paths for each of us to take. I certainly hope so. Come on, don't cry. Here, this will cheer you up. Is that a bunny made out of snow? And look, it's got loads of... And look, you've got loads of snow on your head, too. Don't worry, you can follow me back to Ymir. So stay close, okay? Okay. They did run into each other as children. Are you kidding me? What's wrong? I can't believe I forgot. Remember how I talked about coming here with my family as a kid? I ended up getting lost out on the mountain. But just when I started to think I'd be lost there forever, a boy appeared out of nowhere. And he led me all the way back to Ymir. That boy was you, I'm sure of it. That does ring a bell, actually. The year after that was when the whole thing with my power happened. So I'd kind of pushed everything else to the back of my mind. Weird. We really did meet when we were kids. I was only joking about it before, but yeah, we really, really did. I'd forgotten all about it, too. Probably because it was a scary memory for me. I don't blame you. Still, you don't get coincidences like this every day. I'd be embarrassed to try and attribute it to something like fate, though. Yeah, you're right. Maybe if we'd realized sooner, sure. But it makes me happy to know it was you all along. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. It's nothing at all. Anyway, let's finish up with the whole bike, shall we? Yeah, sure. Oh, Elisa. Reen and Elisa worked together to finish the rest of the bike's maintenance, the two of them feeling somewhat awkward around each other due to their recent discovery. And upon their completion, they went to return the tools to Baron Schwarzer's study. Okay. Yeah. No, it's gotta be the fairy set. It's gotta be the fairy set with these goggles. I love them so much. To the tavern. Actually, we also have to talk to somebody at the tavern too. For our quest. Hey there, congrats on finally getting all of your classmates back together. I'm glad to see they're all safe too. Not like they ever seemed like the kind of people who'd go down easy. Yeah, you're right. The hard part's still yet to come though. We might all finally be reunited, but now we need to sit down and decide exactly what it is we need to do to make a difference. Well, good luck with that. By the way, completely unrelated, but do you mind if I ask you a small favor? A favor? It's not often you ask favors of me. You see, we've got a noble called Annabelle staying here at the moment, but I haven't seen her since she left to go fishing yesterday. She's been gone for a whole day? That's right, she always seems to be crazy about her fishing, but this is the first time she's been gone this long. It's the middle of winter too, so I'm a bit worried about her. If you're free, I'd really appreciate it if you went out to look for her. Yeah, I can help you out there. Our discussion isn't until a bit later. If she went out to fish, I'm guessing she's probably somewhere around the valley behind the village. That's what I figured too. The hard part's finding out how far down the path she's gone. I don't have any leads there either. You're just gonna have to comb over it top to bottom. Alright, I'll be sure to bring her back as soon as I can. Alright. I should go get the others, so I'm going to head out into the valley. Let's call some friends. Lisa. Sharon. T. Emma's very low level. Well, actually, no, Emma's decent level. I like having Milliam in the squad. Milliam's great. Milliam's costumes are so cute. Grar. No! She will not be the blue-haired hillbilly. Grar. Yes. Well, actually, no. I feel like that is something Milliam would actually wear too, though. Yes, this makes me happy. Oh damn, she went all the way to the Mirror Valley too, didn't she?
Oh, I could probably...
Alright, let's do some fishing, Reen. Annabelle got kidnapped, so we gotta fish in her place. More fishing points.
Not what I had in mind.
That's
not bad.
This will go in. Yep. Can't hurt to relax and do a spot of fishing every now and then.
Not what I had in mind. Not bad.
Okay. Nice shot.
You got this. I'll handle it. Very well. This... I can do this. We made it out in one piece.
Oh, that's a surprising amount of EXP now.
Let's get this over with.
May I? I couldn't be more proud of them.
There's the limited EXP I was expecting from being such high level in this area.
Advantage is ours.
May
Let's
I?
finish him. Okay.
Let's move.
I can do this. Now!
Got you.
This is it for you. May I? We must tarry
Alright, let's go find Annabelle. Oh my, already tired? Oh yes, you certainly are. Any fish would be after fighting all night long. Got you! Come on, come on, come on! Drat! It took my bait and swam off again! Why? Why, fish? Is your fishy stomach a bottomless pit of hunger? How'd I know this was how we'd find her? I can't believe she's been fishing all night. And then again, I totally can. Excuse me, Annabelle? I think it would be best to return to Ymir and get some sleep, considering how tired you clearly are. If you were to fall into the river, I dread to think what might happen. Oh, hogwash! I'm so close to finally catching it. I can already taste its deliciously filleted body. I refuse to go back empty-handed. That's simply unthinkable. She's certainly, passionate, isn't she? I'd be worried for her if she kept at this pace, though. She's so focused on fishing, she's not even seeing things clearly. Is there nothing we can do? Oh, I know. What if I caught the fish you're after in your place? Would that work for you? Oh, a fishing battle is what you want, is it? I'd be happy to accept. Let's see who can catch the little devil first, shall we? That's not what I... sure, game on. I hope I can actually catch it. Sounds like it's a big one. Alright. The hell? Oh. That's not a fish. That's not a fishy at all.
Not what I had in mind.
Caught mystery fish.
God, it's huge!
Did you catch it? Did you? Did you catch the mighty blue devil? I don't know, but whatever it is, it's gigantic. Come on! You can do it, Reen. Yeah, we shouldn't have caught that. Also, how the hell did he catch that? That thing's massive. You caught it! You really caught it! This is the elusive blue devil. This is not the time for rejoicing. Now is the time for combat. Stay back, it's a monster. Yeah, it is. It's the blue devil. What?
Hostile spotted.
May
Beginning
I?
combat.
Icy Croaker.
How about... Too slow. Here I come.
Let's move. All right.
No problem. Hang in there.
Thanks.
You have my faith. My turn. With pleasure.
It's tea time.
Thanks.
My turn. Now.
Here I come. No problem. Now more chance.
Got you.
Too slow.
Here I go.
Okay.
Got it. Here I come. Very well. Right. Fire.
Too slow. Got it.
Let's get
Listen to this.
Let's move.
very well. Here I go.
I'll handle it. Here I go.
Yeah.
Right. Arcus activate.
Too slow. Now.
Here I come. Hup. May I? Attack.
Open.
Let's move. All right.
My turn. Now.
Here I
Give
come.
him a minute.
I can do this. Here I
We'll
go.
pop it in the drive, I guess.
Overdrive. Here. Now more chance.
Got you. Here I go. All right.
Right. Here. Now more chance.
Got you.
Hang
Thanks.
in there. With pleasure.
Thanks.
I'll handle it.
That was easy.
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
Isn't this a surprise?
Not really, Sharon. You're a monster. Anyway, it wasn't easy, but I managed to bring her back. Sounds like things got pretty hairy out there. Allow me to apologize for exposing all of you to danger like that. I thought I could handle myself in dangerous places, but my overconfidence may have been my undoing this time. I feel as though I've learned anew just how dangerous it can be to leave the shelter of a town. Well, as long as you understand that, I suppose that's all that matters. Yep, no one got hurt, and she gets what she did was wrong. You really helped me out here by finding her. Here, take this as a little something from me. Effort. Are you sure I can just have this? Sure as can be. It's nothing that special anyway. In that case, I feel as though I should give you some kind of reward as well. I wouldn't be much of a noble if I didn't repay someone for their kindness. And Prankster. Thanks. Thank you again for saving my life. I may have been careless this time, but next time I'll be sure to be fully prepared for the possibility of being attacked by the fish I catch. That's not the lesson I'm trying to teach you. She didn't learn a damn thing, did she? Oh boy, looks like it'll take more than a brush with death to get her to give up her dangerous fishing excursions. Alright, what do these quartz do? Effort. Okay, nothing I need. And this is odd dish. Okay. So nothing I care too much about. What the fucking... We accept this. The most humble of acceptance. Yes. She looks like Vash the Stampede, and I am quite frankly all for it. Alright. We're gonna stop the recording here and see you guys next time.